I'm walking the full Camino de Santiago Portuguese route from Lisbon to the city of Santiago de Compostela. I'm documenting my whole experience in this video diary so that you can use it as kind of like a video guidebook. I cover stuff like how to pack for a month on the Camino de Santiago, what you should bring each day in your day pack, how to look after your feet. If you can't find the exact information that you're looking for in this particular video, just go onto my channel and have a browse around there to my other Camino videos. You should find the information that you're looking for in one of them. If you still can't find it, just go on to the comment section and leave a comment there and I'll answer it as soon as possible. And if you want to, you can also go onto my website, travelandculture.ie, and send me an email through the contact form and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Buen camino! Hay fever is destroying me. I had a bit of a treacherous walk back there on motorway for about an hour. It was quite tough, like a little bit scarier sometimes, because there's no path on the side. But when my really kind Airbnb host from tonight pulled in to take my backpack because he was worried that it might be too heavy for me, and I all but called him a freaking creep. When he pulled in that time, he advised me that after the factory here, just on my left, to turn left, and the road is much quieter. It's a small country road and that will take me basically up to Santarém, the same place. So first of all, never underestimate the value of a bit of local knowledge. When you're walking the Camino in little towns like this, a lot of the stuff is not on Google, it's not on guidebooks. When the people are talking to you, they'll tell you stuff that just makes life so much easier, and fair play to David, full credit to him, he's just made my life so much easier in more ways than one today. I'm starting to think that David was put on this Camino to teach me a lesson. Like, people say the Camino talks to you and it teaches you what you need to learn at that time in your life. So one could be forgiven for believing that David is trying to teach me to be less judgmental, because what he also told me when we stopped to have our little chat, and I tried to justify the fact that I'd been so rude to him and almost called him a creep because he tried to help me. I said, yeah, I'm sorry, it's just that yesterday when I was walking all the truck drivers, remember I was giving out about the truck drivers? Well, all the truck drivers were beeping their horns, beep, beep, because like a woman walking by herself, and they were just being like creeps. And he's like, ah, so on the main motorways like that you've been walking on, the truck drivers beep to let the cars behind them know that there's a pilgrim. Nothing to do with the fact that I'm a solo woman walking in shorts. Nothing to do with that. Nothing whatsoever. They don't care. In fact, I have to thank all the truck drivers of Portugal for possibly saving my life. And again, I judged them. I'm not a nice person. This is a plum tree, right? I wonder if I can take one. Oh, will I be okay to eat it? I won't be like Adam and Eve eating a poison piece of fruit or anything, will I? Go for it. This one's a bit hard. Alright. Give it a little clean. Oh my god, honestly, it's like one of the nicest plums I've ever tasted. It's so juicy. I'm gonna take a few. Like, it's really good. Do you ever see the people doing the cooking shows and they're like, it's delicious. And you're thinking to yourself, I bet you that's rank, and they just want to spit it out, and as soon as the camera's off, they're going to spit it out. Not this plum though. I'm going to see how many I can fit in my backpack, take them into town and sell them. Alright, so I have 3 here in my hand. I have a few in my bag. I reckon I have an industry going. I'll get into Santarém. Now, you know my mum sells on Moore Street, right? It's like a fruit street, a fruit market street in the centre of Dublin. So I didn't grow up in and out of Moore Street without learning a thing or two. This girl knows how to sell fruit. Get your plums! Plums there, 3 for €1. Get your plums! 3 for €1, the plums! Want a few plums there, love? Lovely juicy plums there, love. Get your plums there, love. Santarém won't know what hit it. I'm about to enter Santarém. I'm just like a kilometre outside the town, and there's all this on the ground. Look at it, right? Now say what you will, but I'm pretty sure they're fresh figs. So lo and behold, I look above me and yeah, it's a fig tree. So I'm robbing fruit again, lads. I just found this one. Fresh figs, my favourite fruit. So I found this one. I'm gonna climb up and try get a few more. I might have to put this down, or you can come with me. Do you want to come with me and do a bit of fruit picking? We need to kind of get the ripe ones so they're nice and soft. Oh, look, there's one. No, it's gonna be too hard. They should fall off. Don't try this at home, kids. Oh, now you're talking. So this, oh, they're really soft, but they should be a little browner, yeah? So let's just give it a bash. Yum. All in all, I think it's been a good day robbing fruit. I mean, walking the Camino. I've been told that in the seminario here in Santarém I can get a Pilgrim Passport, so let's go have a look. Here it is. I got it. So the story with the Pilgrim Passport is when you walk the last 100 kilometers of the Camino, so from a small town in Spain somewhere, you walk the last 100 kilometers into the Cathedral of Santiago in Santiago de Compostela. If you can produce a Pilgrim Passport with a stamp, 2 stamps every day for like 100 kilometers back, so if you basically have proof that you've walked at least 100 kilometers, when you get in there they'll give you a thing called a Compostela, which is a certificate. It's kind of like your trophy to say, yay, I walked the Camino. but I'm starting right back at Lisbon, so I'm starting 700 kilometers back. I couldn't get one in Lisbon because it's early season and not everywhere was open, and I should have brought one with me. I should have bought one in Ireland and brought it with me, but I never did that. So anyway, I've got my Pilgrim Passport now, and I've gotten a stamp in it. My first stamp, which is here. So because I'm starting so far back, I only need one stamp a day, and by the time I get in, I will well have proven that I've walked enough. So they should probably give me a different certificate to say that I've walked the full Camino. But actually, I'm thinking after this walk, I don't want a certificate, I want a book or maybe a trophy. Do you think they'll give me a trophy? Wishful thinking. Everywhere I've been on this trip, I've been seeing a sign in the windows of all the cafes and the restaurants, Acaracois, but then the S is the sh sound, so I knew that it was Acaracois, and I had no clue what this meant. But my host tonight told me that Caracois is this traditional dish. It's snails, so I decided it was time to try one. Now, the lady who just served them for me said when I pull out the snail, ready to eat like this, I have to not eat the bottom part that just fell off there because apparently it's poop. But anyway, let's go. If this is how snails taste, I mean, I'm gonna live off snails. It's like, we have one in Ireland that comes from the sea. It's called winkles, and we eat winkles every summer, so I'm assuming it's like the same thing every summer they eat them. And I'm here this summer, so I'm gonna eat them.